folks, welcome back. We're going to do an Audioslave tune today. Doesn't remind me, nice easy one, but we're going to do the solo as well. So let's crack on with the tones first. Standard tuning. I'm using neck pickup throughout. It's there, not there, because that actually engages the bridge pickup as well. So it is neck pickup. Clean tone, which is using my Morgan MVP 66. So it's not ultra clean, but fairly clean. Then I'm using two distortion pedals for this one. I'm using the Thorpe FX Gunshot for the chorus. Great for that tone because it's dirty, but it still retains all the note clarity and the definition when you're playing chords. Now for the solo, I'm using the designer drive on a thin setting. Because it's a super twangy tone, and I think that gets a bit closer to that. So I'm using those two for this, and that's it. So let's crack on with the first riff. Verse could not be simpler. E major, A, E. That's it. And you're going to do this strumming pattern. Like that, right? So you're going to be basically playing down, up, down, up, up, down, up for the first bar. But then you're going to take all your fingers off when you move to the A. Very common thing, happens in tons of tunes. And back off again when you're transitioning from A to back to E, right? And the rhythm there is down, up, down, up, up, down, up. Which, funnily enough, is the same as the first bar. So the rhythm pattern is the same, right? So that's what you want to aim for. But you're kind of hitting, you're not hitting the top E until the 4th, 8th note, right? So that's quite a big upstroke on the 2 and basically. Just to give it a little bit more feel and flavour. Then we're going to go into the chorus. So distortion on, and we're going to play. Like that. Okay, so you do 3 times round. I'll take the distortion off. We do down, 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 E to D, A, little bend on the 3rd fret on the low E. You could just do that's easier actually. So, whichever one you want to do, go for that. 3 times around that. 4th time, you go to the A early on the 4 and, right? So down, 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 up. And let that ring out. Round the verse and the chorus again. The verse is 10 times. Chorus same as before, 3, and then that little... Then we are into the middle 8. We're going to play this. That's the first time. So we've got D minor for 2 bars, C for 2 bars, A for 1 bar. Little transition again where you take all your fingers off. A minor for 1 bar, G for 1 bar, E for 1 bar. And you're going to go round again. Subtle difference the second time because you're going to go into the solo. The rhythm pattern goes down, up, up, down, up. To that point, right? Then when you go to the G, you play down, up, down, up, up, down, up. And the E is the same strumming as before. Second time round, we're going to do... Now, I haven't learnt the solo all the way through, so I'm just going to have to do it piecemeal for you. So the first 2 bars go. That's the first part. Pretty cool, isn't it? So we have country bend. 2 of those, then 2 normal 14th fret bends, all full step. In fact, 3, because there's another one on the first beat of the next bar. Then you have... Again, slowly. Then we've got this sort of... stuff happening, right? You can just noodle and do that if you want, but the notes, I believe, are... There's the next 2 bars. Okay, so quickly we have... Take the distortion off for a sec. So we have 12th fret. Pretty straightforward stuff, right? That's that phrase. Then the next phrase goes... Let me put the distortion back on for this next part, so it's... Clean. Now, when you bend that 17th fret, you're actually just kind of aiming for the 17th fret, right? But you're going to catch the B string when you bend up. Like that, right? Next up we have... So you're just alternating between the octave and the 5th, right? So we have... That's pretty straightforward, just got to learn the pattern. All alternate picking. Second bar there goes... And then I think he kicks in, might be the whammy or the wah. I actually forget and I haven't plugged it in. So forgive me, but you know, plug in some cool sounding effect and then carry on. All right. Which is pretty self-explanatory. Then we have this next bit, which is awesome. Pretty cool, isn't it? So just pentatonic stuff really. We have then the next bar goes so slowly. Just be careful of that bit there. You need to do this little half step bend there. Full step for the first two. Half step bend here. Alright, then you go. Just like a variance on the previous bar that we did. Now for the next bit, you could even kick on a bit more drive because you're just going to be tremolo picking and playing. You know, I would just do that, honestly. I wouldn't worry too much about the exact notes. That is messy as you like, but, you know, chuck the wah on, put a bit of reverb on there. No one's going to know. No one's going to know. I would use that for the first run. It's just tremolo pick and play those 6 notes. And then something like that there, and then 15, 14, 12 on the E and B there. And back to that. It's only 2 bars as well. Then you're going to go tremolo picking. Like that. So we go from the B string, 11th fret, all unison bends, 13, 15, 16, and tremolo picking, right? So you're going to be playing. Then you're going to do, I'm on the E string now, 12th fret, 14th fret, 16th fret. Then back into the chorus. Again, that's played 3 times, and the 4th time and then the outro is ends like that. So 3 times round, and the 4th time A to E, and you're done. That was it. I know I cheated a bit in the solo, but forgive me. Hope you enjoyed it. See you soon.